Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And today I have a pretty fun video, a pretty exciting video, something I've wanted to make for a very long time, of course, and I'm sure you read the title. It is the Jeddah Tower. This building, from what I can tell, is legit actually back under construction, concrete being poured on the next floors of the building as of a few days ago. So this building, again, has gone through it, been paused for an extremely long time, and has seemed to actually have started construction. So I will talk about that here in a second. We'll go over the Jeddah Tower. If you don't know everything about the building, of course, this is planned on being the tallest building in the world by far, far and away the tallest. A 1 kilometer tall building, or 3,281 feet. Yes, you heard that right. It is that tall. And that is actually the minimum height for this building. They said they could theoretically go taller with the building. So this is the minimum height, at least 1 kilometer, or 3,281 feet. And again, it is under construction right now. This building is mixed use office, hotel, residential, observations, retail. Literally everything is in this building. Again, it is absolutely massive, of course, and was originally started in 2013. Construction went on for about 4 years or so before it was stopped due to all of the issues with the developers of the building and stuff like that. The original cost was supposed to be about $1.23 billion, and apparently that is still kind of on schedule for that. So about $1.23 billion is still kind of about how much this is expected to cost, which I think is pretty, remarkable if they actually get it that cheap. It wouldn't surprise me if it costs a little bit more, but I don't think they really care all that much. And so the total height, again, 3,281 feet is where it is exactly 1 kilometer. It might actually go taller than that. Again, could be more like 3,307, could be even taller. So yeah, and a lot of that top floor area though isn't going to be like habitable area. The actual top floors, like where the observation deck is, top floors is about 2,200 feet or so up with the current design of the building. As well, 165 floors what this building is expected to have, in about 2.6 million square feet as well. So yeah, this is obviously a huge deal. The world's tallest building, the first building over 1 kilometer tall. It would be a very monumental thing to have completed with this building here. So we can talk about the construction. So originally the plans that kind of started back up were kind of talked about back in 2023 or so, with their saying, oh, we're going to start construction back up of the building soon. It's going to be actually going. And then last year there was a ceremony actually in like October, I do believe, that they were actually starting construction on the building. So I think a lot of that was preparing the building, getting it prepped to actually start construction again, start pouring concrete on the building again. And then now, as of a few days ago, what I can see is that they are actually pouring concrete on the next floors of the building. They might already be to the next floor of pouring concrete. It said they were supposed to be pouring a floor about every 4 days or so. So that is extremely quick. Obviously, the timeline on this building is still 2028 to be completed. That is the plan as of right now. So 3 years to complete the building. So obviously construction will be going very quick in all of that. So yeah, this would be a huge deal if this actually gets completed here. I mean, it would be a very big deal. Maybe spark another kind of super tall, or not super tall, mega tall race of who can build the tallest building in the world. Again, we'll have to see, because obviously you're reaching heights here that are pretty, pretty absurd. 1 kilometer tall. Who knows? Who someone might build the first 1 mile tall skyscraper eventually. If this one does get completed, it will be kind of a big deal for stuff like that. So yeah, we can take a look at a few of the renderings here, of course. I mean, I'm a really big fan of the design of this building. The Jeddah Tower has a great design, in my opinion. For something that tall, obviously you want a very slender. More of it is practicality than actually, being good. And sometimes the practicality makes it look very good on its own. So here you can see kind of the whole city area that they wanted to build around this. I don't know if they're going to still be doing that. I don't know if it's a big deal. And honestly, I don't care too much about that because it's not like, record breaking, stuff like that or anything. So I don't know if they're going to be building the rest of the development around the original building or not. We will have to wait and see, of course, for that too. And then here's the base of the building. You're going to have kind of like a lake out in front of it. Then you're going to have a whole grand entrance. And then you have the tower right there on top. So here's kind of a shot of it. Going to have that kind of, I believe that's a helipad, or the observation deck is way up there, kind of where the Is that a helipad? I can't remember if this was actually a helipad or not. I'm sure at one point I didn't know if it was a helipad or if it's just like an observation deck and a pool and stuff like that. But of course, that's about where the top inhabitable floor of this building is, I do believe, is about in that area or so. The rest from there is more just decorational or to get to the tallest point. I do believe you'll be able to go up in it. Not like you, but like it's possible to go up in it. We'll have to wait and see, of course, with that. And then here is a very nice rendering of it as well in the clouds and stuff. So yeah, that is the Jeddah Tower. Officially, I would like to say back under construction with the, concrete being poured on the next floors of the building, to try to reach that height of over 3,200 feet, over 1 kilometer tall. So this is a big deal. We'll have to wait and see. I'll probably do updates on this maybe for every major milestone because it's just such a big deal. It's literally the biggest building in the world, as in, height wise. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is going to get completed here soon, if they're actually going to stay on schedule and stuff? And yeah, pretty incredible that they have started construction back up of the Jeddah Tower. So yeah, see you guys.